By the way, you know that you spelled desolation like...
Shut your mouth!
To make fun of my disability. Hey, somebody has to make fun of the disabled, alright? That's my niche. You know when I open the door in the mornings when you're still sleeping and you don't wake up? I just want you to think about that, okay?
I don't think that happens.
It does. Sarah!
Is that what I sound like?
Yes.
What do you watch me?
See, how does that feel?
In that movie we watched, they wanted to take the women. Okay, probably for reproductive purposes, right?
Or just because they hadn't had no poontang. When you don't have no poontang, you gotta make your own poontang. I learned that in prison.
Don't ever call it that.
It's a term, Sarah.
That's the nastiest term for it, though.
Moving on.
It's just nasty.
They probably just want them to satisfy some of their more carnal urges. Is that better? You like that phrasing better? Is that better? Thank you.
This is why I don't like the city, too, is, like, I don't like people, so maybe we'll survive a little bit for a while.
Because we hate people, and we don't talk to them, or touch them, or look at them.
Somebody, like, fucking just gets bit, and they're, like, crawling on the ground, like, help me, and you're like, don't touch me. And you just run away.
Well, I was gonna go for the curb stomp option, but whatever.
Well, when you can run away, you don't need to, like, stomp their face in. Jesus Christ. Actually, I learned something from Dr. Phil. What was it? He said, shut up. Dr. Phil knows everything. He's gonna save the world. Don't ever talk bad about Dr. Phil!
I didn't say anything. Did I say something?
You mocked him.
I didn't mock him.
Because you scoffed.
I did not scoff. I was clearing my throat. And now I'm not allowed to have any. Now I'm not allowed to cough.
You cleared your throat and then said nothing after.
What am I gonna say? I'm gonna clear my throat, but excuse me.
Usually.
Excuse me. There's no more vaccines. There's no more, medicine. There's no more of all that shit.
Especially like in a zombie apocalypse, because you're like, how the fuck are you gonna take care of a child? I don't understand it.
Daryl's gonna be his mommy.
Daryl's the best mommy ever. He named her
Little ass kicker.
Little ass kicker. Best mommy ever. He's definitely got that maternal instinct going. God damn
it, Rick! I just need some me time. Next episode. If the dad is that guy from Law & Order SVU, that guy right there. Okay, let me tell you what. We're taking them to help him. Okay?
So for ulterior motives.
Yes.
Not because there's strength in numbers, but because
there's strength in numbers.
There's strength in his penis.
I'm going to comfort him through his grief.
With your vagina? Because you don't have compassion for the little girl. You're just like,
no, I do. I'm not going to shoot a kid in the face. How's that? Also.
But you're like, we're just keeping this little infected bitch around so I can fuck her dad.
We're not putting that in there.
What do you think We're not putting that in there. I'd be putting her out of her misery if I shot her or macheted her to death.
I'm sorry, how many seasons of Lost did they do?
He's fat. He should be gone. He's fat.
How many?
Shoot him, leave him for dead.
How many seasons of Lost did that guy stay fat? Okay? The answer is 6. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how many seasons I fucking ran for, but he was fat through all of them! Okay? So this is not, the whole fucking thing is not exactly...
See, but then when you shoot him and you leave him for dead, then there's, like, they'll be eating him longer because there's more of him, so you... you have more time.
Write that down. The fatter they are, the longer they keep you alive. Once you turn it off, you cannot turn it back on.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, is this that fucking song now? Is that what's gonna happen here? No, look. Okay.
Yeah.
Did Dr. Phil tell you that didn't work? Did he tell you that was wrong?
It would be wrong, Ivory.
Show me that episode. Show me. Oh yeah, this is the last place you want to get a leg injury. And that's what I said, and you said, what's the first place?
And so, that's what I don't understand. Like, when would you want a leg injury? When would be a good time for that, Ivory? I don't get it.
Well, he was far enough away when he shot the deer. Who the fuck walks towards a deer anyways, alright? Let's start with that. What was he gonna do? Was he gonna fucking pet it?
I know, right? I was like, what is happening? Why is this a moment? I don't get it. Fucking deer knew it was
We're all dying. Yeah. We're all fucking starving, and you're gonna go pet the fucking deer.
And they're like, oh yeah, go pet it and have a moment
scared
with
away,
the deer.
We don't need food or anything. It's
okay,
fine.
Pocahontas. Fucking Carl. And he's gonna love me because I'm gonna bring him shit, okay? Like, I'm gonna bring him body parts, and we're gonna be best friends still, and it'll work out.
And nothing will ever go wrong, because nothing ever does.
He'll be chained up and in a cage. It's fine.
You see, that's what would happen though, and then mankind would slowly like rebuild itself, and then your fucking grandpa would get out, and everything would go to hell again. They'd be like, really?
Still, I would keep my grandfather because I love him so much that I don't ever want to leave him.
And there's nothing wrong with that, ever.
Maybe we could be zombies together, and then I'll lock myself in the cage. No, but he'd eat me before. If I was in the cage, he'd start eating
There's
me.
so
and then
much wrong with that. If it makes you feel better, whatever he doesn't eat will come back. So unless he like cracks open your head and starts eating it like fucking salsa, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's comforting. That's more comforting.
You're the one who wants to lock yourself in a fucking cage so you can be together forever.
Nobody even watches these anyway, because I'm boring. That's why you're here.
To make you to suffer in your same pain right there?
Yeah.
So that you won't be alone?
Now you know what my evil plan was the whole time. What did I say? I said... What did I say? Oh, I said you should enter a spelling bee because you're so smart.
So smart! You just went spelling bee because you're so fucking smart. God. I bet you're so smart you can spell things.
Remember?
He is fucking... He is so
You have a text, Ivory.
awesome.
You have a text.
Okay.